Imagine waking up to the smell of burning and realizing it's not from any fire you can see. The air is heavy, the ground trembling beneath your feet, and in the distance, screams. The city of Sodom is restless, drunk with celebration, blind to the warning that's already been spoken. But you've heard it. You know what's coming. The angel's words echo in your mind. Get out, now. Every second you stay, the sky grows darker, the wind hotter. Somewhere above, judgment is already gathering. You have minutes, maybe less, before the heavens open with fire. And if you hesitate, even for a heartbeat, you will never leave this city alive.
You push through the crowded streets, every step slower than you need it to be. Laughter spills from taverns, music echoes through alleys. No one believes the danger. You see families buying bread, merchants counting coins, lovers whispering promises, all unaware they're living their last moments. You want to shout, to warn them, but the words stick in your throat. What if they stop you? What if they don't let you leave? You feel the first drop, not of rain, but something heavier, hotter, like the breath of a furnace. The air smells of sulfur. You glance back at your home, your memories, your life, and realize this is the last time you'll ever see them. The angels are ahead of you, moving fast, their presence cutting through the chaos like blades. They don't look back, they don't slow down. Every instinct in you screams to turn around, to grab one more thing, to see your friends, to make sure it's real. But their command was clear: do not look back. You hear a sound behind you, not a scream, not thunder, but the tearing of the sky itself. A sudden flash lights up the streets, shadows stretching like twisted claws on the walls. The air turns scorching, your lungs burn, and you know the first wave has begun. If you stop now, even for a heartbeat, you will become part of the ruins.
The ground shudders under your feet, as if the earth itself wants to flee. Somewhere behind, a roar rises, deep, monstrous, and growing louder. The streets you knew are vanishing in the glow of an otherworldly fire, swallowing homes, towers, and voices in an instant. You think of those who laughed at the warning, their faces now lost in the blaze. The angels pull you forward, their grip unyielding. Every step feels like the last one you'll ever take. The air is so hot it scalds your skin. The city's screams melt into the sound of falling stone. Somewhere in the chaos you hear your name, but you can't turn back. You can't.
The gates of the city are in sight, black silhouettes against a horizon that burns. Your legs ache, lungs raw from the sulfur filling the air. You remember the angel's warning. Flee to the mountains. Do not stop anywhere in the plain. But the pull of the familiar is strong. Somewhere back there is your home, your past, everything you've ever known. Then, a sound like 1,000 storms crashing at once shatters your thoughts. A wall of fire consumes the streets behind you, racing toward the gates. You realize there is no more time for memory, only escape.
You cross the threshold of the gates, the cool night air replaced by a heat that chases you into the open plain. Behind you, the city is no longer a place, it's a furnace. Every heartbeat feels stolen, every breath a gift you were not meant to keep. The angels' pace quickens, their eyes fixed on the distant mountains. Then, a cry. You know that voice. It's hers, your wife. You reach out, desperate to keep her moving, but in the corner of your eye, you see her slow, turning just for a moment. That moment is all it takes. The change is instant. No scream, no struggle, just stillness. Where your wife stood, there is now a figure of salt, frozen mid-turn, her face forever etched in a look you can't bear to see. The wind swirls around her, carrying flecks of white into the burning night. You want to stop, to hold her, to undo what just happened, but the angels pull you forward with an unshakable force. Do not look back, their voices cut through the roar of destruction. The fire is closer now, chasing across the plain like a living thing. You force your eyes ahead because you know, if you look, you will join her. The plain stretches endlessly before you, but every step feels heavier than the last. Behind, the city is gone, replaced by a wall of flame that devours the horizon. Ash begins to fall like black snow, coating your skin, your clothes, your memories. Each breath tastes of smoke and loss. The angels do not slow, their gaze locked on the jagged outline of the mountains. You know reaching them is your only hope, yet the voices of the past still call from the burning plain. You keep moving, because to stop is to die, and to look back is to be lost forever. The ground rises beneath your feet as you begin the climb, each step pulling you farther from the nightmare behind. The roar of the fire fades, replaced by the sound of your own breath, ragged, desperate, alive. From this height, you can see the plain below, a sea of red and gold swallowing the land. In that moment, you realize Sodom is not just gone, it has been erased. Nothing will grow there, no one will return. The angels urge you higher, into the shadows of the mountains, where the heat begins to loosen its grip. You survived, but survival has a price.
You collapse among the rocks, the mountains towering above like silent witnesses. Below, the horizon still burns, a scar against the night sky. You think of the faces you left behind, friends, neighbors, family, and the wife who turned for just one last look. The silence here is heavier than the fire's roar, pressing on your chest. You are alive, but the life you knew is ash. Somewhere in the darkness, the angel speaks softly, promising safety. But you know the world will never be the same. You close your eyes, not to rest, but to forget, because some things are too terrible to remember.